hurts more than a little. Never felt the pain that I'm feeling now. If I could only get to the middle of this tornado. I've done my share of crying. I know that there ain't no denying. I'm leaning on a vow that's about to break. But even when it's chaos all around, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Even when it's chaos all around, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Now, now, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Now, now.
When I lose all control, you're my comfort, my yellow brick road and my rainbow. When I'm in my head and it all hurts, you don't let me go. I've done my share of crying. I know that there is no denying. With you by my side, it'll be okay. Because
Even when it's chaos all around, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Even when it's chaos all around, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Now, now, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Now, now. No, I don't have to feel worried.
as long as you're with me,
I know you got me now. Now, now, I know you got me now.
it's okay because you're with me now.
Even when it's chaos all around, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay because you're with me now.
With me now. It's okay. It's okay 'cause you're with me now. You are with me right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please buckle your seatbelts and get ready for liftoff.
Get ready for liftoff,
Get
Kinsman.
ready for liftoff.
See,
We are here.
I
Camp
added
Bickell.
that to the sponsor reel.
You did.
When Kinsman was taking his afternoon nap
My
today.
afternoon
So
nap.
he, it's in his contract. 2 and 4, sleep time, don't disturb him.
As if.
As if. So this is different for us.
Yeah, bit of a different studio. From Studio 67 to Studio Camp Bickell. We're up here at Camp Bickell.
We are.
Ahead of the 2024 camping season. And again, summer camp is about to get underway up here.
Yeah, we're excited for it for sure. Absolutely.
There we
And of
go.
course, Paul Taffanello joining us live. He's invited us into Camp Bickell.
That's right.
And again, we should mention we're going to do a draw tonight. Someone's going to win a week of Camp Bickell.
Right.
For free.
Yeah, for
Yes.
free.
So this is a little bit different than what we traditionally do. So you would have had to gone to the original post or the post we made today and shared it. There was hundreds. We have all the ballots
Hundreds
here.
to say the least.
Hundreds
Yeah.
to say the
Yeah.
least. So near the end of the show, Paul's going to draw a name, and then we'll make summer camp dreams come true.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And that includes anybody who's registering this week, right?
Okay.
So register if you haven't been
Yeah.
to campbickell.ca for the first time is this the first time that you can now join online and
Yeah.
register online?
Yeah, you can. You can just go to campbickell.ca and everything is right there for you.
Everything is right
Yeah,
there,
absolutely.
and beautifully laid out website.
Yep.
And again, goes through the entire day, which starts campers at 7:30 a.m. and goes right till 10:30.
That's right.
Full day of fun.
It is a full day of fun,
Yeah.
and the activities that they've got lined up are just wonderful. It keeps the kids so busy. Even the ones who kind of come here and they're a little homesick. Honestly, it doesn't take long before they get so engaged, and
No.
it'll be a lot of fun
So
for sure.
Kinsman always gets excited here and jumps the gun right into the webpage, eh, Kinsman?
Right into
Before
the
we even
webpage.
say-
Well, we
there
want
may
people to
be-
register. And
Yes.
again, if you do register, let's say you do register tonight or you've already registered up until tonight's big draw, again, you can still have the chance to win the free week.
But storytelling 101, like I always mention, some people, probably very few, but in this community, few, don't know what Camp Bickell is. And I thought that would be a good
Well, I'm going to
place
say
to
it's
start.
a camp, but
Not you, Kinsman.
on Lake
Listen,
Chapman.
you
is
can't
where we're
even
at.
chop a piece of wood, so you don't.
I can. I can start a fire better
You know where
than
he goes?
KLOMP camp.
He goes to Petro Canada and buys one of those bags.
I do buy those bags.
You're not a
That's
camper.
it. No, that is camping. I don't use no flammables on my fire making skills. No.
We'll get to your stuff after the show and the ride home, but maybe Paul, you can tell us, tell the folks out there, what is Camp Bickell?
Well, Camp Bickell has a long history in this area, and frankly, it's one of the most sophisticated camps in northeastern Ontario, one of the few. And I'll tell you, we've gone through a lot of changes over the years, but originally started with J.P. Bickell. Now, a lot of people wouldn't know who J.P. Bickell was, but if they like the Toronto Maple Leafs, he was the owner of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And he was the guy who actually built the Maple Leaf Gardens. And for people in our area, we know that the McIntyre Arena was actually built with the same kind of plans.
Tried to mirror.
They tried to mirror it. Now, J.P. Bickell in 1939, I think, so you can imagine, almost 100 years ago, actually bought the land around Chapman Lake and donated it. And back then, it was mostly an all-boys camp for a number of years. And I think, if I'm correct, it was only a camp for the sons of the miners who worked in the mines that J.P. Bickell had.
Okay.
So they were getting all the perks.
Yeah, and listen, fast forward, one of our new board members, Graham McLaughlin, is a descendant of J.P. Bickell.
Oh, wow.
And so we have this continuous, because the J.P. Bickell Foundation continues to provide funds for us and acknowledges our existence. And it's really wonderful to have that relationship with them. Sure. So, over the years, I'm sure that sometime in the late 50s, early 60s, it became a camp for boys and girls, but at separate times. They had separate weeks. And then later on, it became a composite camp where kids are there. Now, I was a director in 84 and 85. I was one of the series of directors of the camp. And you have to know that if you go to the site and you see these beautiful big buildings that I'll talk about shortly, that when I was here, there were only 7 or 8 small little 8x8 cabins where the counselors and 7 or 8 other kids it was like a sardine can. They'd be inside there in the summer.
So you needed to upgrade.
So we had to upgrade. And you know what? It was really when Joe Campbell came into the scene and pretty much took over running Camp Bickell. I mean, I swear, we have so much to thank him for. To get Camp Bickell to where it was today could not have been done without him, his contacts, his drive to create a space and a place for kids to come that is absolutely wonderful. And if you go on a tour of the camp now, it is beautiful. You know, we have the kitchen and the cafeteria. We're in this nice big space here, which is the
like the
community
common
center.
area there?
Yeah, common area. And we have a series of buildings where the kids stay with their counselors, and each of them is named after someone who contributed in some way, whether they were a donator or provided, for example, Placer Dome and DSB1. They contributed so much over the years for us. Bill Moffat, and we even have a building in the back here for Joe Campbell. I mean, I can't emphasize enough how important it was that he was running this place, because he really was sort of the driving force behind
like one of the main staples of Camp Bickell.
Yeah.
And again, it's been around since 1939.
Yep.
3,200 square feet of camping space here. And again, when you drive in, you like the picture, our Chapman Lake camp, you need to be here in person.
Right.
Yeah.
So remember how I mentioned Kinsman would start off the show. There may be the odd person that's never been out to Camp Bickell.
Well, that's it.
And hello, Tammy, by the way.
Hi, Tammy. Hello, everybody.
Tammy's never been out here.
No.
So there you go. So this is why you have to start, even though most people in this community, when you say Camp Bickell, and when I first heard about Camp Bickell, I'm like, they're going to take my kids for a week? Take my credit card. Take my credit
And again,
card.
let's be real here. When you're driving to and from Iroquois Falls, you'll see the road that says, Camp Bickell Road. You take that, and it's as easy as that. You follow it right to the end, and again, you'll meet up with our webcam that's out there right now.
Right, but and at this point, my kids, a few years ago, were like gamers and stuff like that. They have Camp Bickell, time of their life.
Yeah.
A time of their life with the man. You can't believe Dad went in the lake and we had this fire and we played these games.
Memories
and we even went in and watched movies.
Friendships.
Yeah, so it is a big deal. So if this is your first time hearing about Camp Bickell and you're on the fence thinking, is this something I want to send my kids to this summer? Trust me, that answer is yes, because it's an awesome experience.
Let me add to that. The fact that we've got qualified people, for example, this summer, Dan Card, who is a teacher with DSB1 at Englehart Public School, he's going to be the director of the camp. Now, he's got 2 or 3 or 4 assistant directors who are activity directors. I mean, the whole week is planned out beautifully. Everything from regattas to egg hunts to, what do you call it when they're guitar wars and all that kind of stuff. Okay. It is just a week full of activity. And you know what? We take care of the kids as best as possible. We have lifeguards. We have a nurse who's here all the time.
Yeah, I saw the nursing station.
Yeah, we've got 4 wonderful cooks who are coming in. We've got a great maintenance guy in, this guy named Glenn Kivioya,
There, his ears are perked up on the couch. He's watching from afar there.
Yeah, but we have a board that is so committed to making this place a great place for kids.
Yeah, you're in the midst of a bit of a changeover, and everything changes. I'm trying to change my business partner, but his name comes first. His name comes first in the business, so like I'm stuck.
Well, Tough and KLOMP don't sound just as
no ring to it. No.
We're going to chat about his books, but if I'm a character, Kinsman, you're in trouble.
That's it.
I love my business partner, by the way. I always just like teasing him. But one of the things that we both noticed is the fact that you got this web page now. Most companies do, but I love it. It's really accessible. You can register online.
Yep.
It's a little bit different. When my kids were younger, we sent in the hard copies. Now, I love this online registration. Yeah. Is this something the board was thinking about for a while?
You know what? We've needed to upgrade that web page for quite a while. And, guys like James Parisi, who's on the board, and Lacey Rigg, who's kind of managing all the registrations coming in. I mean, we have a really young and vibrant group who are on our new panel at the board, and they're all contributing and volunteering their time to make this happen. And as Mark had mentioned earlier, we got that webpage up so quickly. It was just hit and go, and we have the new satellite now with Starlink, and things are just moving. So it's really a great site for sure, Jamie.
So we have one comment I want to focus on, and then we have a really good suggestion, I think. So a lot of people are saying you're an amazing teacher. You're getting a ton of compliments. Does it get to your head?
I paid them.
You good?
I called them. I said, could you come on and tell them?
That's how I like that. You're obviously well respected in the community, and people are singing that praise. A comment I wanted to mention was from Debbie. She said she had so much fun when she came here in the early 70s. So this is just a bit of the story.
Well, again, from 1939 to now, it's been around 85 years. This is the 85th year of camp. So, for fun, if you've been like Debbie, let's talk about your camp experience.
Here's the suggestion I wanted to get at, and I think it's wonderful. And it's from a Joanne J.D. It would be nice if you had an open house so kids can actually go visit first for the kids and the parents. Have you ever given that, some thought?
That interestingly enough, if I can sort of jump into the fact that our new board is moving into a strategic planning process right now, and we are going to be drawing from the public like this with those ideas about what are the action items that we want to be considering as we move forward. One of the things that everyone should know is come out and visit. Come out anytime you want. I mean, once the camp is open this Sunday with our first group of campers, Parents can come out, local people who want to see the place can come out. Those who are still not sure, they want to send their kids, come on out next week.
Come for a tour.
Talk to, I mean, I know Joel will be here, I know Dan Card will be here, all the counselors, most of our counselors and activity directors, they're returnees. They're all campers who now are our counselors and stuff. I mean, that's one of the things we do is we feed into, the alumni that comes in. I'm really hoping that as we move through this process of strategic planning, at sometime in August or maybe early September, we're going to be having an invitation where we're going to bring the whole community
like a
out.
camper appreciation day or something.
Yeah, bring your kids, and come on out and see what we've got here. And let's generate some real communication with alumni, with new people, with the people like kids who have been here. We're just excited. We're just really excited.
Yeah, super excited. And again, if you have never been, campbickell.ca, go check it out. And again, if you register by Friday, there's a bit of more incentive. Not only is someone going to win a free week with us on the show tonight, which we'll draw before the end of tonight's show. What do 5 lucky campers get to?
Probably a few of your viewers will know that I wrote a series based on the resident ghost here. For those parents who are afraid of this kind of stuff, it's really nothing. And I wrote a series called the Pop Chuck Chronicles.
Okay.
And Pop Chuck's Ghost
There they are there.
is the first in the
Pop Chuck's
series.
Revenge.
And Pop Chuck's Ghost was really written when I was here as a director of the camp.
Yeah.
Because I had 2 guys that I was teaching at Schumacher Public School. And these guys, I had a tough time getting them to read anything, right? And I had them in grade 7, and then I was having them in grade 8, and I was driving myself crazy trying to think, I got to get them reading, because that makes them smart, They come to the camp, and they tell me about this Arnold Poopchuck ghost.
Yeah.
And I think, well, they got an idea. I'm going to write a little short story for them, bring it back to school. So I did that, but I couldn't stop writing. And I just wrote and wrote and wrote. And I ended up with my first draft of
With the
Pop
ghost.
Chuck's Ghost.
Nice.
And the Pop Chuck's Ghost, the whole setting is Camp Bickell. Everything, the activities that we do at the camp, some of the people who were here at the time.
You said write down like the actual names in the book are all people that people will recognize here in Timmins.
Yeah, and they'll recognize a lot of stuff about Timmins. And of course, the second book, which is Pop Chuck's Revenge, just takes place about 3 months later at Halloween. And everybody who lives in Timmins will recognize all the places in Timmins as well.
Yeah.
And I promised the guys here that I'd get them into one of my novels.
Yes.
Well, it's the first
So we're
thing.
working on it.
First thing let's be honest here, Kinsman. We begged. The minute we got out of the car,
He said, all right. He goes, let's get KLOMP inside.
I asked before even the handshake. I'm like, how do we get into the next novel? Right, Kinsman?
Right.
Yeah.
True
Anyway,
story,
so that leads me to, Mark, what you were saying. And 5 people who are registered for camp by the end of this week.
By Friday.
Yeah, they will draw and they will get a free set of my books. 5 people will get a free set of my books.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Joanne Savard's asking where she can get copies of them.
Joanne can call me.
Joanne, you got a one-on-one number.
Paul
there, Joanne.
Tuffanello. Go message him
Actually,
right now.
you know what? You can go to thespookyauthor.com. You can do it there.
And that's where it is.
spookyauthor.com.
And again, are they at the Timmins Public Library? Do you have them
You
in
can
mind?
get them at the Timmins Museum.
Okay.
They're there. And some other small privately owned bookstores in the area.
So we have, I have periodically, Kinson's, he makes me do all the work. Well, he gets to have
look how far
a great conversation.
I can't.
You get to enjoy Paul's company.
You want me controlling the mouse?
No,
from here?
please not,
I would
because
not
the
be
show
able
will
to see.
But periodically, I've been scanning over to the lake view, and I want to show it again.
What a beautiful setting
Oh,
here.
gorgeous! Like I just want to stay here and not leave here. But what are we overlooking now? Which lake is this?
So this is Chapman Lake, and it's got a few cottages on the other side. But what you're looking at, if you see that, the Camp Bickell property is where we are right now, and it goes all the way around
To that
point over there. And we are currently looking at an additional location around the other side as well, but we're just in negotiation about that right now. But honestly, we're what we're hoping for with the new board is a whole new vision about, Joe brought it up to this level and it's sophisticated and it's wonderful. We want to continue Joe's legacy and move it forward even further. We want to turn, we're actually raised funds for a sports, oh God, the words have escaped me. I'll come back to it. But it'll be more of a sports-oriented area in the back and cleaning it up and that kind of stuff. We want to put bike paths in the back there. And hopefully 10 years from now, we may have this winterized.
Yeah.
And if it's winterized, then we can do winter activity.
Winter activities, you can do cross-country skiing through the trails.
Right now, we actually provide, it's not just a summer camp. I mean, we've got organizations that come in, like Mushkego Walk comes in for 2 weeks. The OPP come in, do training with us. We have people coming in, having their weddings here.
We have eco camps.
Eco camps for DSB1 and for Northeastern Catholic District School Board. It's just wonderful, the engagement we have with other organizations. The problem is it's limited time, right? I mean, you come in April and then you got to kind of end in October. But if we had it year round, imagine the kinds of things we could do. Frozen lake, we could be doing snowshoeing, we could be doing cross-country skiing.
A hockey tournament.
There. Yeah, we'll invite the NHL up and we'll do a big
you could.
Oh, we could.
With the ties, I'm pretty sure some NHLers, former NHLers, maybe the Steve Sullivan.
It is.
That's right.
It is. We're getting some comments that it's a beautiful camp.
Yeah,
By the way, Graham's watching Sport Court.
Sport court. Thanks, Graham.
God.
Appreciate that.
2 words that I stumbled
Graham knows
on.
that I'm
Court.
But a beautiful camp. So if you're just joining us, and Paul was mentioning something pretty cool, if you've never been out to Camp Bickell and you're sort of on the border right now thinking whether or not you should send your kids to summer camp, my answer is an easy yes, because I've sent my kids to
register them.
My son's even working out here. This is how much we love Camp Bickell, by the way. You can come this Saturday, and you could take a tour, you could look around, meet the counselors, see the property, and I'm sure your answer will flip to it.
Saturday's okay. It's not the best because we have all the counselors and activity. They're cleaning the place up.
Getting set for the first official
Sunday
week.
or anytime next week, come on down.
So
And you know what? Registrations to camp don't close. I mean, if it happens to be that in the second week you decide, hey, I'm going to send my kids to camp, well, just let us know. Come on in.
If there's space, we'll fit you in.
Well, speaking of space, Mark, you know what? Our 4th week is full, and we're getting pretty close with the other ones. But we do have spots, and we're really encouraging parents. And I'll say this to the kids who are watching. Get a buddy. Bring a buddy. You and your buddy will put you in the same cabin so that you're hanging out for the week. And, you'll enjoy yourself that much more, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And again, age levels for those watching right now, wanting to inquire, it's what, 8?
8 to 14, I think, or 15. I think that's the age range. So, we do all age-appropriate things as well. So for parents who have 8-year-olds and are not quite sure, they can call us or touch base with us.
Yeah,
and
send a
we'll
message.
assure them of.
That's right. And again, if you're looking online right now, campbickell.ca, rise and shine, 7:30 a.m. And it says it goes right through till 10:30 at night when it's lights out. And of course, depending on the age, bedtimes differ according to the age bracket.
Yeah, and you know what? The other thing too is I know parents are very concerned about safety. I mean, we train our counselors and everything. We worry about days like today where it's so hot out. Well, we make sure that those cabins are cool. We make sure that activities, if they're in a thunderstorm, that they're inside.
Boats will be off the lake.
We have the lifeguards. Nobody goes in a boat without a buddy, and they have to actually go through testing before they can actually go into the boats to see if they can paddle a canoe and that kind of stuff. So a lot of those things are really in place. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the camps have been running successfully for so many years.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Now, we have a fun suggestion online,
what's that?
which I would like. Someone said at some point of the year you should have an adult camp. And so for adults can come out and enjoy some of the things adults like to do.
That's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
When we go out to the community for feedback from contributors, people who want to give us the ideas, the board, the ideas for where we can go, that's an idea. Why not? Why wouldn't we have it? But I will say this, you can also rent Camp Bickell, right? I mean, if you have a group,
like a function
or a
group
reunion
or something,
something like that, hey, give us a call.
Or
If we've got-
weddings.
if we've got the
Have you ever
time-
had weddings
Yep,
here?
we've had weddings here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have a family that comes out every year and has their family reunion every year.
Well, why not?
Yeah, why
And
not?
again, if you look at our Chapman Lake camp, why wouldn't you want to have that
Well, exactly.
as your backdrop? And again, we were
Exactly.
just talking about when we had the storm roll through here. Right before showtime, again, they say a bad day at camp is still better than a good day at work.
That's right. And parents, it's a week off, right?
It's a week off.
It's a week off.
And again, if you're comparing it to hotel stays, let's say you're going to Toronto for a weekend, a full week at camp, heck of a lot cheaper than that.
Oh, for sure. And you know what? Like Jamie, I sent my daughters here as well. They have really, really good memories of that time,
I mean,
right?
yeah, it is an amazing place.
When they talk about the ghosts.
For kids. And we're excited to give someone that opportunity to send their child here at no charge. So thanks to Camp Bickell and the board for offering that.
Yeah, an awesome prize.
It is a big deal.
Find out who's going to be going for that 1
Yeah,
week
that'll
stay.
be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
going to be an awesome
Right at the end of the show, I have posted the link to the webpage. So if you're considering joining the registrations, you have an opportunity to do that. And even I found, even if your kids are in-house gamers, don't know a lot about camping, which my kids were at one point, trust me, they're going to come back they're going to love it.
Lots of stories.
Yeah, lots of stories, and they're going to find some activities they didn't even know that they like to do.
No. And research always talks about how you got to get your kids away from screen time. This is the best place. Get them away here.
Best
It
place for
reminds
it.
kids about what it means to be a kid. And honestly, I think that you couldn't get a better experience than to come out here to Camp Bickell, for sure.
It is a big deal. So when the camps start, so it won't be long until the counselors all get here and the camps are full. Yeah.
Well, we've been running eco camps for the past 2 weeks, unfortunately, because of a circumstance that was sort of...
the manhunt.
Yeah, the manhunt. We had to shut down for a couple of days. But you know what? We have run eco camps, and we are still in discussions with DSB1 and Northeastern Catholic to actually enrich those camps as well with some really good, strong... nature learning and scientific stuff outside.
So what is an eco camp?
Well, Eco Camp, the kids come out and they discover nature, and they look at, they have a room there where there's a set of microscopes and they're looking at mollusks from the lake or
moss or anything
all
underneath
that kind
the
of stuff,
microscope.
right? So it's just it's sort of a walk around nature. It's really referred to these days as land-based learning, and all the schools, and I think the Ministry of Education is probably administering or compelling boards to look at land-based. And so that's what we are. We're a land-based opportunity, just sitting here. Lake, woods, you name it, we're here in a safe environment.
In
right?
a safe environment and a fun environment. And again, if you want to book a part of this environment, campbickell.ca.
Okay, so I don't know
Get
if
those registers.
Paul mentioned this, but the other thing I like, besides the fact they were going to take my kids, Kinsman, which I could not believe. Number two, and you might have mentioned this already, but again, Mark assigns me the work here. You have pickup spots for the kids, and then you have drop-off spots for the kids.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that maybe they don't have their own transportation right now because everything's super expensive.
there
You don't
is
have to worry about that.
buses.
So where do the buses?
Yeah, that's a good
pick up
question. And
drop
you
off?
would ask me that.
Yeah, of course.
I know where they used to be. They used to be at the arena across from Timmins High.
Okay.
So the Sportsplex?
Sportsplex
Okay.
is one of the big ones. And I'm going to wait for Graham or Stuart, who is watching, to come in and tell me the other spots. But I think there's one in South Porcupine.
Look, I just pulled up the webpage for you, Paul.
There you go.
Okay.
So at the Sportsplex, the McIntyre,
There you
and the
go.
Whitney Arena.
Whitney Arena.
And it
Are
has
your-
all the times
Right.
at campbickell.ca. So
Yeah.
go check out the new website. And again, you can find out all the information.
Thank you, Lacey, and thank you, James.
Yeah. And it was super easy to find. So whether you're in, Timmins area, Mountjoy, South End,
No matter where you are.
Yeah, and I thought that was not only are they taking them, they're picking them up and unfortunately dropping them off.
And that's all included
Worst
with
case
your
scenario, we'll send Glenn.
We'll say,
Glenn will come and pick you up. Might even give you a nice cap on the way.
But you know what I learned from that? Even my son's like, well, I don't know, Dad, I don't. But the minute they saw the bus and the other kids and everyone's ready to go, boom, gone.
gone out the door. And
Yeah.
again, if they
Exciting.
are a little bit iffy, again, you heard from Paul, you know, you and your best buddy can join, you know, and be part of the same cabin. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
and of course, all the friendships that little one would make.
Oh,
up there.
the new friends that you'll meet, and that's right. It's a wonderful opportunity to grow, you know, and
Great networking opportunity.
yeah, and
for
there's
kids,
lots of
yeah.
team stuff, right? I mean, we do so much team stuff, and you get involved that way
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, we tire them out so that they want to go to bed at night, you know. Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's it.
You know, when I was a kid there, Kinsman, which wanted to make me go to summer camp, was the movie Ernest Goes to Camp.
Ernest.
Like,
Yeah.
I think I could.
Yes, Ernest.
I would fit right in there.
Yeah, Ernest
But
goes to camp.
I hope every kid, you know, every child, if they want it, has this opportunity to join a summer camp.
Well, they should.
It's right in. It's pretty much right in our back door here.
It is in our backyards, and again, not too far. You know, the commute from Timmins, you know what, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Now I want to read this comment from Sean Seal. When I was younger, I went to Camp Bickell twice the first year, and I won King Camper and
King
received
Camper, yes.
3 wishes. And the second time, he won Clown of the Camp. But it was such an amazing experience. So it looks like they had some fun awards.
They do. They have an awards night.
Yeah.
You know, for
Yeah.
everything from best camper to best
Worst fire starter.
Worst fire.
Klomp, you just hand that to Klomp before he gets out of the car.
No, there's, you know, the best Air Wars team, you know, the best canoeist. We have a regatta that's almost a full day where the kids are in there. They're doing swimming races and they're doing boat races, and it's just a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Selena's asking, how many kids can you fit in a cabin? Great question.
We've got, because the way the cabins are is when you walk into the main center of the cabin, to the right and left, there are 2 different bedrooms. Each bedroom holds 10 bunk beds. So there's 20 per building.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Okay.
So that's pretty much what we can manage. And we have 5, I think, Glenn?
So we have another comment following along. Natasha says the food is fun too. So
Yep.
that's a great question. Like Kinsman and I love food. Our kids love food. So tell us a little bit about what they do eat out here.
Yeah, what's on the
Well,
what's
you know
on the
what?
menu?
The menu is varied quite a bit, and it's all nutritious. I mean, unless you don't call hot dogs nutritious. But if we have to, if some kids have particular eating needs, then we manage that as well. But you know, hamburgers, hot dogs. We'll do a sort of a barbecues 3-4 times a week, corn on the cob, and like all that kind of stuff. And the chefs are unbelievable. You know, the one person I didn't thank, and I should have, is Joe's wife, Barb.
Okay.
I mean, Barb, she's been really the go-to person, especially for the kitchen.
When it comes to
she
food,
and her
some
back in my
recipes
day, she and her
the cooking
mother
preparation.
and Joe's sister Heather, and you know, they have been so stalwart in ensuring that kids were fed well. You know, and the kids will get a snack at night, so they get 3 square meals, snacks during the day. They can go to the tuck shop, which is just outside in the back here, and at night they'll get treats and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they bring a few bucks. Just make sure they bring a few bucks with them, and
They
they
can be
can
a
buy
part of some
chocolate
treats,
bars and
yeah.
stuff like that. So you know what? That's not an issue. But if somebody wanted a list of what we make, we have a menu.
Right.
We can probably put that up on the website.
Well, you could.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
And we see,
check it out.
and now that you mentioned Barb, we have had a few comments, you know, thanking her. And
Oh,
saying,
she's oh my God.
Yeah.
I think she keeps Joe as good as Joe is, right?
Okay.
Like, you know, behind every
Yeah.
man, there's a really, really
Oh,
good
yeah.
woman. That's Barb.
Yeah,
right?
that's Barb.
Oh yeah, without my wife, I'd be sleeping all day.
Yeah.
Trust me. She gets me out of that house quick. I don't know why, but they get me out of there quick.
Yeah.
But absolutely, you're right. There's an urban legend about Pop Chuck doing something scary during the scavenger hunt. And any truth to this rumor?
You know, the pop chuck thing or the poop chuck thing is an experience that each person has. Let me bring it back a little bit. When I did the research on this resident ghost that my 2 students had told me about, I must have heard 400 stories.
Okay.
And you know, I generally went to men who were part of the boys' camps who were in their 80s to get their story, which is how I build that story around them. And they all said different things. pop truck or poop truck was in cabin 5, or, you know, if you go down in the outhouse, you're going to find some mining tunnels, or, you know, he's underneath the lake.
All sorts of stories.
Yeah, so I took all of those pieces and put them all into...
And they're all into the book.
They're all kind of there, right? And meld into one particular story. So it's a unique experience. Like the pop truck experience is unique. If it happens in a scavenger hunt, it's likely because somebody had a sense that, oh my gosh, I think I saw a ghost, right?
Yeah.
So, but the neat thing about this book, Pop Chuck's Ghost, is that I can show these kids, and I do often when I come out, I'll show them all the different pieces. I'll read 2 paragraphs, and we'll be at the outhouse in the back. I'll read another 2 paragraphs, we'll go to the campfire. You know, so I mean, it really is that it's a good place for kids to come and have their own experience with the ghost.
Their own Pop Chuck ghost story.
Nothing to scare kids away, though.
Here's what Leanne, hello Leanne. Leanne Weber says, great comment. I was a camper in the late 70s. Then all my 3 kids went to Camp Bickell. My oldest daughter went from ages 7 to 14, and then she became a camp counselor, lifeguard every year until she finished university. I'm sure you know this name well. My husband and I rented the camp for the weekend, and we're married there. Awesome memories for my whole family. Now, there is a poster quotation for how much Camp Bickell meant to someone.
Absolutely.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, we can keep those. I can.
You could keep. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, thanks for
Leanne, we'll look forward to you contributing when we do the visioning for the.
And I'm sure you know who Leanne. Obviously, know who Leanne is.
Well, it's good. It's awesome to hear the stories like that.
Yeah.
And again, people making memories.
So just making sure, Sarah was asking again the ages for children that can attend. It's 7 to 14.
No, it's 8 to 14.
8 to 14.
8 to 15. You know, just depends. Yeah.
Okay. So if someone's 7 or 8 or 14, 15.
Yeah, the 8-year-olds, it's always best if you can get them with a buddy, right?
Right.
Or a brother or sister kind of team, that kind of stuff, right? Or brother.
It sort of makes that early transition.
It is. You know, and then they don't feel so, because sometimes, we go through the homesickness thing a little bit, and that's a good thing, right? It's a growth thing, right? So.
By the way, I just seen a rabbit walk through on your
Lake Camp.
I caught it, I got a wilderness eye there.
A wilderness eye.
That's why they call me.
You sure it was a rabbit and not part of the Pop Chuck Ghost Volume 1.
You got me double thinking.
Yeah, book number 1.
So what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break, thank our sponsors and partners. By the way, you guess who has won, Kinsman?
Yes, Camp Bickell. Paul Davinello and the entire camp crew here.
Well, when we come back, we'll wrap up the conversation and then a live draw for everyone
who's going
who
to
shared the post.
Yeah.
You like that idea?
I like it, and we're going to get Paul to pull the name.
Okay, that sounds great.
We'll be right back.
Check out this new listing at 1705 Craft Creek Road with Albert Seal and Katrina McInnes at Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. Call for a showing 705-465-3491 or 705-465-3493. And let's win the City of Timmins $100,000 with the Participation Community Challenge. Scan the QR code on this banner when you see it, and let's win the city $100,000. And pick up your end of school treats for teachers or your favorite bus driver this week at Sweet Freeze. Get a thanks chocolate treat and more, sweetfreeze.ca, or stop in and see them, 175 3rd Ave in your downtown. And over $1,300 raised from this weekend's past Wash for a Wish. Thanks for all who stopped in with a donation and grabbed a hot dog and more at the Shine Shop Hobby Shop, Crown Timmins. Located 1300 Riverside Drive. Call for your summer details, 705-268-4855. And the National Indigenous Peoples Day Hip Hop Festival is this Friday night, 6 p.m. at Hollinger Park, featuring Kuzi, Tiago, HK, and more. And the June giveaway continues at Timmins Hyundai. Go to their Facebook page today, like them, tag a friend, share, follow them on Facebook and Instagram for a chance to win 4 general admission tickets to Rock on the River. And join MKDA for their 20th dance season. Registrations begin coming up July 2nd, running right through till September 6th. All the details online, themkda.com. Check out Timmins' newest laser touchless car wash, the Neelam Car Wash, located at 1300 Riverside Drive beside the Shell. Watch all this week for a chance to win an ultimate car wash. And get a ticket now for the Porpoise Stampede and Rodeo, happening the weekend of August 23rd, 24th, and 25th at the Porpoise Fairgrounds. Details and ticket info at porpoiseag.ca. And grab your putters and play some mini putt at the mini putt and batting cages. Open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. at Hollinger Park. And let's play ball and cheer on the Timmins Little Leaguers as they get set for 2 exhibition games this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, come and watch and cheer them on at Confederation Park. Details online, timminslittleleague.ca. And become a Schumacher Lions Club member today. This is open to all past, present, and potential members. If interested, they meet every Wednesday night in the Lions Den in the basement of the MAC. And Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram now open Saturdays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with a wide selection of Ram trucks, Jeeps, and so much more. Go check out Ron Parody and his sales team today, located 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Spots are filling up quickly for the second annual Orange You Glad We're Sewing Retreat, September 27th through 30th at Northern College. Sign up today through Eventbrite. Nominate a nonprofit today for love for our nonprofits. Find the post and nominate a business looking for free advertising on our show. Thanks to Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited and the Schumacher Lions Club. And for windshield replacement, stone chips, rust-proof undercoating, vehicle detailing, and more, you go visit Uniglass Plus Z-Bar Timmins, now located at 616 Riverside Drive, just past Participa Park. For mutual fund and financial advice, you go to Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. Call for your consultation today, 705-264-4395, or stop in and see them, 239 Wilson Avenue. And rent a bin today with Rubino's Petro Can. 815 30-yard sizes, perfect for your next reno job. Call today for your quote, 705-288-8027. And on the big screen this week at Imagine Cinemas, Inside Out 2, Garfield, and The Watchers. Tickets and showtimes online, imaginecinemas.com. Book your summer carpet cleanings and strip and wax jobs today with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Call now for your free quote, 705-465-3500. For everything happening in your downtown, you need to be following the Downtown Timmins BIA. Follow them now, downtowntimmins.com. And get a ticket now for Rock on the River, July 18th, 19th, and 20th at Hollinger Park. Your headliners are Dean Brody, Brett Michaels, and Dee Snyder, and live. Tickets and info online at rotr.ca. See how Mel and Mel can help you grow your business with She's Connected. Follow the ladies now online, shesconnected.ca. And stock up all this week with your gardening needs at the Canadian Tire Garden Center. New this week, Bleeding Hearts, Annabelle Hydrangeas, Globe Cedars, and more. Now open 7 days a week. June discount days continue at Jackpot Time Timmins. Book your bingo seat now. You could be the big winner. Located at 251 First Avenue. And she's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. Check out this new listing in Raymore and More with Jessica Gervais, Royal LePage, Northern Realty Leaders. You can check out all her latest listings, Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. And grab your bibs now for Rib Fest as it makes its return to Participa Park Timmins. Mark off the weekend now, the weekend of August 23rd through 25th. Book your summer fun now with Midtown Bowl, Rock and Bowl, Pizza Party Packages, The Fun Zone, and more, 705-267-3500. And come visit Hollinger Park this Friday for Timmins National Indigenous Peoples Day, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. with Bouncy Castle fun, all provided by Dare Timmins. For all your Punjabi delicacies and more, you need to go visit the Punjabi Restaurant, located at 211A Algonquin Boulevard East. You can now order through DoorDash. Are you a do-it-yourselfer and need a quick fix? Then stop into Timmins Home Improvement Center today as they have it for you. Located at 89 Wilson Avenue. And Boost Your Business is now back with Canadian Trade X. Find the main post now. Nominate a business to win them free advertising on our show. And sign up today for the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane Temiskaming Timmins Porcupine Day programs. To inquire, you can contact Tracy and her crew today, 705-268-4554. And sign up for summer camp at Camp Bickell. Check out all their activities and more. You can even register now online, campbickell.ca. And coming to Hollinger Park this Friday for Timmins National Indigenous Peoples Day celebrations. All begins bright and early, 5:40 a.m. with the sunrise ceremony, and all the fun begins between 11 and 4 with the opening remarks at 11.
The spooky music right at the end there.
Spooky
Kinsman.
music
Yeah,
to tie in
right.
with Pop Chuck's Ghost. How fitting that we're at Camp Bickell.
That's right. So we will, we'll be ending the show with the draw, but we wanted to ask you because we're having a lot of fun here tonight. I may stay, Kinsman, get your own ride home.
All right, I'm going to canoe back. How far does Chapman Lake go?
That's right. I think Pop Chuck's going to get you. And
does it tie into the Matagami?
But, we've been having a pretty good conversation, but is there anything that you wanted to mention that we haven't got to?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind everyone understanding that we've been going through quite a transition. I mean, the board that worked with Joe Campbell in terms of getting it to where it is today is pretty much all gone. I mean, I think I'm the only one left, and Joe on the board from those days, and we have a whole new board now, and some real young folk and drivers in the community. I can probably name them if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
I got Lacey Rigg and Cassandra Gavell. We've got Stu Weir. We've got Graham McLaughlin. Myself, Wayne Bozer is there with us. James Parisi. I know I'm forgetting somebody, and I apologize, but I'll think about it in a second. But you know what? We have committed to a strategic plan that will look at the next 5 to 10 years. Where do we want to be? Mm-hmm. And we can't do that without community involvement. And we're going to build, as I said earlier, on the legacy Joe Campbell left us. We have a great place here, structures, the activities, the camping, the different organizations. Yeah. But we want it to be even better. We want to know how we can serve the community. So we are looking at sometime in late August, we're looking at some kind of an alumni and or community event where people can come out. And that would be one of the ways that we do that. And frankly, we're working with a company called SageCom, and that's Jeff Sage and Lindsay Zajac, Sage, and both of them are from Schumacher.
Yeah, that's right.
And both of them RM grads and brilliant
I
couple.
live right next door to her brother, so I know,
that's awesome. Right. And, their commitment to where we want to go, they have an understanding of what it is we want to do. So we can't do that plan without the community, and we want to reach out as far and wide as possible. We want industry, we want business, we want the health area, we want social services, we want individual campers, we want schools and all that community. We want the Indigenous communities to come in and talk with us as well. So it'll be one heck of a big effort, and we hope to come out with a plan that sort of allows us to set a whole set of strategic directions that get us to where we want to go. And it's to be honest with you guys, it's a lot of hard work.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to tell you, Joe did everything, man.
Yeah. He laid the blueprint. You're now just expanding from the blueprint.
And you know what, Mark? I mean, he went out to Placer Dome, and he went out to Bill Moffat, and he went out to all these guys, and he got funds coming in, and we continue to do that. Like Graham McLaughlin's out there getting Jumpstart funding for us and getting money from Bickell, the Bickell Foundation for us. I mean, we are constantly looking at those kind of things. So we want everybody. Contributors who have ideas and contributors who want to donate because they have an experience with us and want to help us continue in that regard. So lots of really good stuff is going to happen. And we'll have you guys back out another time, for sure.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what? We love having the open door for you at Studio 67. And again, vice versa, coming up here to Camp Bickell. Yeah. And, who does not want to have Camp Bickell part of the school curriculum? Again, teachers out there, principals, the school boards, why not? Because I grew up just outside of Ajax. We used to go to Camp Dorset. I don't know if you heard of that.
No, I've never heard of it.
So we went to Camp Dorset back in, that was our grade school trip. Similar to a setting here where they had us, camp out for a weekend, and you got to climb fire towers and fishing. You get introduced to canoeing for the first time, and again, schools should be looking into this.
Well, they should, and Mark, add to that teachers who are learning land-based curriculum, come on over here. You want to learn it where it's happening, right in the land, right? So, I mean, there's so many different kinds of opportunities. And by the way, I should mention, I got a quick call from Graham McLaughlin, who's on our board, and it's 7 to 14.
Okay, 7 to 14. We've been saying the wrong ages. So 7-year-olds, you're now included. CampBickell.ca. And what a beautiful sunset there.
So we have.
Oh, and by the way, the other board member, Courtney Burlingoff.
Yeah.
And Courtney actually is Courtney Campbell. So
Courtney
Courtney, my
Campbell.
apologies.
All right.
I knew,
Thumbs up,
knew I
Courtney.
missed somebody.
Yes.
So apologies.
Yeah.
And Courtney
And-
is responsible for the.
And it-
go ahead.
Amazing board members, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
amazing board members.
and yeah, tremendous. And these are volunteer positions, by the way. So
Yeah,
people are really coming through to make sure, kids have an amazing summer season, and at some point, 12-month season, a whole ton of things planned.
Yeah, keep your fingers
People-
crossed. We're looking to go big,
A lot of folks are commenting on the amazing view, which it is. And just imagine, that's just one camera pointed in one direction.
That's right.
That's not even the tip of the iceberg of what you're going to see here at Camp Bickell.
No,
Yeah,
and
go
again,
to the website. I mean, we've got
amazing
beautiful
pictures.
there. Yeah,
Yep, go
beautiful
check them out,
pictures.
campbickell.ca. And again, you can just imagine the sunset's obviously a little overcast here, but we did see
picture
quite the
perfect.
sunset even after a storm rolling through here
Yep.
earlier tonight.
It was, it's quite beautiful. Okay, so are we ready for the draw?
Oh, sure.
We're ready for the draw.
Now,
Who's
this is-
going for a week?
Usually we have the wheel of winning, so we should say, Kinsman, if you just joined
Well,
us,
now it's called the bag of winning.
the bag of winning.
The bag of
By
winning.
the way, Kinsman, we teased about a week ago about a partnership. I don't know if that bag's a hint or anything, but that bag I chose on purpose. But just so, it's a little bit different tonight.
Okay.
These are hard copy ballots of names of everyone who shared the original post or today's post about when a summer camp, a week experience at Camp Bickell.
All right, Paul's going to do the
Paul,
honors.
Now make sure you grab one.
hang on, no, Paul's hand. He didn't even
sometimes
hit the
Kinsman-
bag. There we go.
Sometimes Kinsman grabs three, so
Yeah, I'm mixing them around.
yeah.
Hey, you're tough. Yeah, it was actually fitting that we had a storm roll through here when we cheer for the Iroquois Falls.
So we got a name there.
And I haven't got my glasses
It's
on.
Amy Keevy.
Amy
Amy Keevy.
That's right, Amy.
Yes.
So we will reach out to Amy.
Yeah.
And a little one or a younger one in your family, ages 7 to 14.
Yeah. He's going to be off to camp.
Yeah, and we'll get in touch with Amy and we'll pass on your information.
That's wonderful. So we're looking forward to seeing you, Amy, or whoever
there she
you-
is.
opportunity.
There's Amy right
Yeah.
there. Woo, it's a party.
Wow,
It's a party.
Way to go, Amy.
Take me, Amy. Take me. Register me. But yeah, that's awesome. And Joanne said everyone's excited. Amy is her sister-in-law. So
All right, so there you
everyone's
go.
excited.
Congratulations, Amy.
Yeah.
And again, if you weren't winning tonight, there's still a chance to register for your summer camp here at Camp Bickell. And again, if they do so by Friday, what's the incentive?
Well, the incentive is you could be one of 5 kids who win a set of my novels. That's 3 of the Pop Chuck Chronicles.
We got 2 of them here, Pop Chuck's Ghost, Book 1, and Pop Chuck's Revenge.
And the third
Book
one's called
2.
Pop Chuck's End.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe the fourth one I'm in at Kinsman.
Yeah,
You,
it's gotta be
uh,
Kinsman
The
Klomp are
Klomp
gonna-
falls off the dock.
Yeah, there was one other thing that just popped in my head, but we'll just.
Yeah, you gotta keep that. You know what? Klomp's gonna pop up in a. Maybe KINZ boots Klomp off the dock with foot.
Hey, but for the record, I'm camping every weekend, and Kinsman stays home and watches the Channel 11 Action News.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I know what I want to say, just because I have to say it out loud if I don't.
Yeah.
If you're a male lifeguard and you're looking for a job this summer, we need 1 male lifeguard.
Oh,
all
So
right.
give us a shout, go to the website and contact one of us, and that'll really help
Yeah.
us.
Be sitting
Other
in
than
the
that,
lifeguard chair
our
down
full
there.
complement of counselors and activity directors, we're ready to go.
what an awesome job for the summer.
Oh, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Yeah.
Get a
there's
suntan.
And that's not because we don't want female we have female lifeguards already.
You just need a male
You
one.
just need a male guard. So again, drop your resumes. You can do so through campbickell.ca.
Yeah.
Do it through campbickell.ca for sure.
And we should say you also, and we're going to tag it on the show, you have a brand new Facebook page also,
Yep.
which is being updated. But we provided the link to the to the webpage.
To the
multiple
webpage
times.
now. Yeah.
And any questions about Camp Bickell, just reach out to these amazing folks. It's quite a beauty out here.
It is.
All right, Kinsman, so I'm giving the scenic view. Let's wrap her up, my friend.
Let's wrap
Well, listen,
her up.
thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Well,
Your
thanks,
time
Paul,
and everything else.
for the invite. We appreciate you and the hospitality. And again, if you're looking to start summer camp with your little ones again, what are the ages again? 7
7 to 14.
7 to 14.
I've been corrected.
Again, register online now, campbickell.ca, and you could be right here looking over Chapman Lake.
Even when it's chaos all around, It's okay, cause you're with me now, now, now. It's okay, cause you're with me now, now, now.
When I lose all control, you're my comfort, my yellow brick road and my rainbow. When I'm in my head and it all hurts, you don't let me go. I've done my share